was working as a medical interpreter part-time to complement my painting sales, and I was dealing with immigrant workers that had been injured at work, and I was the interpreter as a conduit between the patient and the doctors. And I heard a lot of their stories, and one thing that took me aback was the realization that some of them could not take sick leave to be able to repair their injury. And some of them were afraid of asking, some others were denied the possibility, even though by the law they can have sick leave. And they told me they had all these hours accumulated. Some of them that were elderly, they had like 600 hours of sick leave accumulated that never took. So I decided to paint a series of portraits of foreign workers, and I called it the hours because of the accumulation of these sick leave hours. I wanted to do the portraits very realistically because I wanted to bring them as they are. I didn't want to do a deconstruction of their face at all at this point, and out of respect for them. And I also decided to add flowers in acrylics that I was actually working on all through the spring when we were going to the lockdown. I developed a series of acrylic paintings, working with fluid acrylics that had these beautiful flowers in it, just decorative series to make some sales. And they came about so beautifully that I decided to incorporate them into these portraits, because they actually use the flowers. They're prominent in their daily life, in the way they arrange, they do the arrangements in their hair. That is what it is. The hours is, I'm trying to give voice to these foreign workers that are so necessary, that to me they are the base of the American economy, or at least the Californian one, because they do these essential works that nobody else is willing to do. So with the process, the hours is actually mixed media. I'm mixing acrylic paint with oil, and also I add sometimes Japanese paper or digital imaging that I transfer, like it was done in the Combines by Robert Rauschenberg. So first I do the additions of papers, and not in this case, this painting doesn't have that, or digital transfers. Then I go with the acrylic first. This is acrylic. The face had an acrylic coat underneath. I added the oil already, it's in process, this one in particular. The way I do the acrylics are fluid acrylics. In this case, what I do first is I try small studies to figure out the palette I'm going to use, and the good studies are actually for sale, that I can sell later on. And once I was satisfied with it, I decided to work on acrylics on the upper part of the painting. I forgot to say first, I do the drawing. The very first is I do the drawing. Anyway, so then I go with the acrylics, and later on I add oils on top to do detailing, not on the flowers, they are just the acrylics. Her face definitely was finished in oils. And then I do some lining with fluid oils too, because you cannot put acrylics on top of oils. So that is the process. This is another beautiful study that I did with blues and greens for this painting, and it came out very beautiful.